So, the spooky season is in our midst. What can I say about it? There are a million things I can say about it. Hellfest. What can I possibly say more about Hellfest? It is a underrated, actually extremely underrated horror flick. And you don't get much of those nowadays without something being hyped up. Hyped up to the fullest. It's not hyped up. At least it isn't hyped up. It wasn't given 1,000 sequels. There wasn't a number 2 or number 3 or anything like Friday the 13th or anything. Which I wish there was, because it would have worked. You know, we had Amy Forsyth in there, who was a good actress. I quite like Amy Forsyth, who you've seen in a film called We Summon the Darkness. Go watch it. We Summon the Darkness with Johnny Knoxville and the girl from Texas Chainsaw 3D, who's also a good actress. So there's good actresses in there, and but this is one of those films that got very overlooked over time, or I don't know, it just kind of slid under the radar. I feel like there were too many movies out at that time, which was 2019, I believe, and there was just too much going on at that point. So this film didn't really get the recognition that it deserves, because it's a slasher flick, and slasher flicks don't really get the recognition they deserve anymore. Except for nowadays, I feel like they do more now than ever, to be quite honest. I feel like they get their appreciation now because people are starting to realize that simple is better. We got a killer, he's hunting people down. We got a few good characters, a few side good, quirky characters, some comedy in there, whatever. It's better than making a deep story that's like fucking, let's say, I I don't know how to put it into exact words, but I feel like slasher movies get overlooked. They're not deep. There's nothing deep about them, but you get characters in there who are going through sort of a PTSD type of thing or whatever. You get things like that. You get a few quirky characters in there who do something funny, and you could laugh at it. You could laugh about it. It's something funny. It's at the end of the day, it's entertainment. It's solid entertainment. At the end of the day, and that's what Hellfest is. Hellfest is solid entertainment. There's a good cast in there, and the girl with the short hair we've seen in the Scream. There was a Scream series that they made, a TV show with the short hair. I can't remember. I don't remember her name, but I could probably. I'm guessing Lisa May. Phone here. But yeah, Hellfest it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I do heavily recommend this film. it's one of those films that if you're not really in the Halloween spirit, it will get you in that spirit. We got the whole carnival sort of. We have the atmosphere of the carnival, and we have the killer there. Um, the lighting, the lighting is very good. The lighting very much makes it feel like a Halloween sort of atmosphere. It's that was the word I was looking for, is atmospheric. Very, very atmospheric. Excuse me while I look something up here. I want to look for this actress's name who was in. She was in the Scream franchise. Not the franchise, sorry. She was in the Scream TV series. It was a TV series. She's got like really short hair. But I've always liked her energy. Her energy is very good. So we got Bex Taylor Claus. That's her. Bex Taylor Claus playing, funny enough, Taylor. And Amy Forsyth playing Natalie. Rain Edwards playing Brooke. Roby, well, we got Tony Todd in there, which was a very big surprise. Tony Todd, our Candyman, and Roby Attell, played by Gavin, who tries to win her the stuffed animal. He asks the guy, can I just buy the stuffed animal off you, dude? Can I just buy it off you?" And he's like, "Nah, man, I'll get fired for that shit." It's like, dude, just give her the fucking stuffed animal. Why are you making a big deal out of it? Don't be a fucking crybaby. Just give her the stuffed animal. It's like he's trying to win his girlfriend this stuffed animal, and he just sucks. He sucks at carnival games. So that was kind of a funny little gag in there. But I can honestly say that Bex Taylor Claus is a very good actress. I love her in the Scream series. I love her in this. I don't know what else she's done other than this. Maybe some Euphoria shit. I don't know what she's done, but I'm just kind of guessing. But I like her as an actress. I like Amy Forsyth. Is she related to William Forsyth? Because I'm wondering and I'm wondering. Like, I hear the name Amy Forsyth, and I'm thinking to myself, is this girl related to? I gotta look this up. Hang on. Sorry, I do my research in the videos. That way, I learn things with you. So let's look up the name Amy Forsyth. And We Summon the Darkness, Hellfest. She was in Channel Zero, apparently, which is a famous horror anthology sort of Netflix series thingy. Yeah, that's yeah, Parents. Yeah, wait, where is it? Amy Forsyth. She's related to William Forsyth, right? Okay, I see right here James Forsyth. That's gotta be someone else. Okay, that's gotta be someone else. Because I do believe that this girl is related to William Forsythe, who you've seen in the Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween franchise, as well as films like Blue Streak, um, uh, City by the Bay with James Franco. Um, Sorry, maybe that's not the name of it. Um, Damn, I'm like, my brain is just all over the place. Jeez. Um, there was a film I was thinking of in particular. Uh, what the fuck was that? City by the Sea. That's it. City by the Sea. Yes. Um, Starring James Franco, Robert De Niro. William Forsythe was in that film. He was a villain. He was. He was a bad guy. You know, he played Spider. Yeah, no, I guess that Amy Forsythe is not his daughter. I thought she was. Kind of looks like him, you know, in her eyes. Yeah, I guess I was wrong about that. Oh well. But I do like Amy Forsythe. I think she's a very good, capable actress. She's beautiful. She's talented. Again, watch We Summon the Darkness, which is a film where um, it's kind of a mystery in the beginning where we don't know what's going to happen. And we find these girls, and they're sort of girls with rough edges, sort of rock star type of girls. And they're wild and they're rough around the edges, and they seem like they're gonna get, like, I don't know, in trouble or something. Like they feel, it seems like they're gonna be chased by somebody. It seems like they're gonna be raped or hurt, and instead, the twist comes and we find out that they are evil. If you watch We Summon the Darkness, you'll understand what I mean. You will. But Hellfest has always been a good movie. I've always loved Hellfest. Hellfest is a fantastic film. I recommend this movie. Like, if you're trying to get into a Halloween atmospheric film, to get into that mood, sort of, this is that movie to do it. This is just that movie to do it. It's one of those movies where, like Trick or Treat, sort of like Trick or Treat with Anna Paquin, who played Rogue in X Men. It's like that. It's like Trick or Treat, where the atmosphere is so Halloween, you just can't get it out of your mind. It's just stuck there, you know. It's one of those films, you know, and the suspense is good, the acting is good. It's just very atmospheric, and we got right here the same executive producer of Walking Dead. So this motherfucker knows what he's doing. Which, if you have not watched Walking Dead, do yourself a favor right now. Sit down and watch Walking Dead. It's one of the best things you'll ever watch. If you want a good show, Walking Dead. But I've always had fun with these sorts of movies, sort of like Funhouse from the 1980s, where these teens go into the carnival and there's a killer there and he's sort of deformed, sort of like mixing Wrong Turn with Hellfest. And that's what Hellfest is now. It's just like this is sort of um, how can I put it? When a stranger calls, mixed with a horror carnival type of deal. It's very well done. It's very well made. Amy Forsyth does a good job. Her friends do a good job. Bex Taylor Claus does a good job, who was in the Scream TV series, which I highly enjoy. I enjoyed the Scream TV series. I don't know if anybody else did, but I did. Um, the main girl in the Scream series, I like a lot. Like, she was in Reacher season 1 as the sheriff. Um, yes, Hellfest. It's not one of those movies where you go in and there's not a lot of deep thought put into it, if that makes any sense. Like, it's not a deep movie. I don't go into this for deep thought. I go into this to watch teens get chased by a serial killer. That's what it is. It's a great movie. And you know what? It's one of those movies that's underrated. Nobody talks about. Nobody thinks about. You don't hear about it anymore because it's just so underrated. It's so underrated. It's like people just overlooked it because it's a simple slasher flick. It's just like underestimated to a point where it's like, okay, this doesn't matter. We've seen this done before. Come on, but you're not thinking right because even though it's been done before, it wasn't necessarily done right. This was done right with the atmosphere and the music. In the beginning, we got good lighting. We got a skeleton lit up in blue, and there's a girl, and she gets killed in a carnival setting because she thinks that it's fake, but it's not. You'll know what I mean. If you know what I mean, you get it. Um, I don't want to give away too many spoilers. That's my thing. But if I'm being honest, it's one of the it's one of the better ones. Slasher. Hellfest is amazing. It's truly entertaining. You'll be at the edge of your seat the whole time. I can promise you. You'll be at the edge of your seat the whole time. It is filled with fun. Characters are good. Though I wish there was more depth to them. Other than Amy Forsyth's character, who you could. This is why I want a sequel. I want a sequel because there was not much in depth to the characters. There could have been. I feel like there was room for it. There was room for it. And it wasn't something that would be like too much to where it's like it ruins this movie. Oh God, this movie sucks. Ah. It was just enough to where it's like, okay, I'm hungry for more. I want to see more. I'm curious about this character and her backstory, and I want to know how she feels. And I like this character, a good female lead, Amy Forsyth. People just overlook it. They overlook it. It's like nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about Hellfest. Why does nobody talk about Hellfest? It's such a good movie. Why does nobody talk about Hellfest? Why? One confusing thing is I do not believe that there's a Ferris wheel. I don't think there's a Ferris wheel in there, but I love Hellfest. I really love Hellfest. I love it. It's you know what? It's kind of similar to a film that came out that was a film that was more similar but less simple, and that is a film from 2019 called Haunt. And it was kind of like Hellfest in a way. I mean, it was out at the same time. You had, I think, a few capable actors in there. I don't know if they did that good because I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched, but yeah, there's a Haunt in 2014, and there's a movie called Haunt in 2019. The movie that you want to watch is a movie called Haunt in 2019 with this cover of the clown nose and the clown face. Watch that movie. That's a good one. Yes, from 2019, horror crime, where these teens go to this sort of place. They go to a haunt. They think it's a haunt. It's not a haunt. They get trapped there. They get tricked. There are killers there. They try to kill them. That's basically the storyline. But it's better than it sounds. It's way better than it sounds. Sometimes things sound better than what they are. But I can honestly vouch for Hellfest. I can vouch for Hellfest being a very simple, straight to the bone plot with good atmosphere and good characters from what we know about them. At least there's some comedy with the characters, and there's some sense of humor there, and there's a little bit of personality, and I mean, this movie, like what people said about Trick or Treat, for example, this is like that. It oozes Halloween, carnival, slasher atmosphere, a good setting with good, capable actors and actresses. Amy Forsyth, for example. I cannot get over Amy Forsyth. There is something very captivating about her as an actress. Nobody talks about her, nobody thinks about her. I think about her all the time. I think she does well. I think that she's a good actress, and she serves the roles that she's given very well. She's a good female lead, very strong, very capable, and I like how she's not whiny. Amy Forsyth, you put her in a slasher role, and she's not a whiny bitch. She's not fucking whiny. She's not like, I was abused, and I'm gonna get back at my abuser, or like there's no backstory or anything. It's just like this girl. She's very simple. She's got a boyfriend. Her boyfriend dies. His head gets smashed in with a fucking sort of what is it? It's like damn. I'm just thinking about when Abby, you just Last of Us. His head gets smashed in with a carnival sledgehammer type of deal, and she doesn't see him after that, and so she's wondering where he is, but she's not a crybaby about it. Like she's not dramatic. She makes herself useful. She could tell there's something off about the carnival. Something is wrong. Same with We Summon the Darkness. She was not a whiny character. She was a good character. There was a backstory. She was a good actress, and she did good playing it. Um, what I'm trying to say is, she's not a whiny lead. Like, you get whiny fucking leads in horror films a lot of the time. A lot of it. They are fucking whiny a lot of the time. I hate to bring it up. I do hate to bring it up, but Jamie Lee Curtis in some of the Halloween franchise. You know, she comes off whiny in a few of the fucking movies. Sometimes she's whiny, or you get these female characters in a Wrong Turn movie or a Friday the 13th movie, and they're like, oh my god, I have to run, oh my god, my family's all dead. But it's like Amy Forsyth is like kind of quiet and very calm, and how do I put this? She's observant. She focuses on her surroundings a lot of the time. She is not whiny at all. I don't find her whiny. As a character, as a female character, I don't find her whiny and annoying. There's nothing annoying about her. In fact, she is beautiful. She's beautiful. She's a great actress, and she deserves way more than just Hellfest and We Summon the Darkness. Again, I don't know why I thought she was William Forsythe's daughter. I guess I just thought maybe she was his daughter and she got famous because of him. But that's not the case. She's just her own actress, so that's even more impressive. Um, I love the cover of this movie too. Love the cover of this film. Hellfest is completely underrated as fuck. Completely underrated. To enjoy your spooky season, do give Hellfest a watch.